Hello and welcome to DIY Breastfeeding. My name is Ashley Treadwell and I'm an international board certified lactation consultant with the San Diego Breastfeeding Center, as well as an expert panelist on the Boob Group podcast. Today I'm going to be talking to you about thrush. What is thrush? Many people may have this question. Thrush is an issue that can affect both mom and baby during breastfeeding. It's a yeast infection, so it's overgrowth of yeast. Moms deal with it on their nipples, and babies may get the yeast infection in their mouth. What causes it is the overgrowth of yeast, and what causes that most commonly is when antibiotics are given to either baby or mom. That wipes out our good gut flora and then can allow the yeast to overgrow. It's also something that can affect women breastfeeding if yeast is something that they've battled in their life regularly. So if pre-pregnancy, if moms have dealt with yeast infections somewhat regularly, they may also find that they experience it while breastfeeding. Symptoms of thrush, the one that is most often reported is an itchy, sort of stinging, burning feeling with the nipple. Another symptom that moms may experience are deep shooting pains in the breast, so maybe not at the nipple, but they may actually feel the deep shooting pains from inside. Extreme sensitivity. This one I hear from moms where the idea of anything touching your nipples, the water in the shower, your t-shirt, a towel, anything causes just great irritation. For babies, the symptoms of thrush are a white coating in their mouth, sort of a white patchy coating that cannot be wiped off. Many moms will mistake milk tongue for thrush. Milk tongue is after feeding, the baby will have a light white coating on their tongue. If you take a dry either burp cloth or washcloth, and if you wipe off the tongue, if you're able to wipe off that white coating, it's just milk tongue. If the coating stays around and if it's a thicker, kind of chunkier white coating, that may be thrush. Many babies may also suffer from diaper rash if they're dealing with thrush. Treatment for thrush for both mom and baby, if they're showing signs, are probiotics. Probiotics are something that sort of recolonize our body with good bacteria that will help to balance out the yeast that's causing the thrush. For moms, it's important that you find a high quality probiotic. They're easily found at a natural food store. You want one that is refrigerated and has a large number of bacteria strands. Other things that mom can do to treat the thrush are to cut out the simple sugars in her diet, as yeast does feed on sugar. So, fruits, fruit juices, baked goods with sugar in them. It's also important to sanitize. Thrush can be either passed back and forth between mom and baby. It can also be passed back and forth between things that touch mom's nipple or touches baby's mouth. So things like pacifiers, pump parts, bottles. So one of the ways that you can avoid this being passed back and forth is to sanitize those pieces. And the best way to do that is with apple cider vinegar. It's a disinfectant and an antifungal. Just take a big bowl of warm water, add a cup of apple cider vinegar, and keep it next to your sink. And then as the day goes on, as you're washing these items, you can dunk them in that disinfectant before washing them. Mother Love makes a thrush cream that can be used both on baby's bottom as well as mom's nipples if the baby's dealing with a diaper rash. Both apple cider vinegar and coconut oil are antifungal. They can be taken both orally, so you can take them by mouth. You can also use them topically. So if mom's having a lot of irritation on her nipples, she can actually put either apple cider vinegar or coconut oil on her nipples, and that may help her to find some more comfort. If all of these natural remedies are not working, if after a week you've seen no improvement, there is an oral antifungal that your OB can or midwife can prescribe. So if after a week, if you're noticing no improvement, you might want to call for that. The other thing that's important to point out is that there are a lot of other things that can be involved in breastfeeding that cause symptoms that are very close to thrush. So if you feel like you're suffering from thrush, but you've been treating thrush for a number of weeks and you're not getting better, there's a good chance that it might be caused by something else. Improper latch, if a baby isn't latching well and is compressing mom's nipples, that can cause symptoms that really mimic thrush. If a baby's dealing with a tongue tie, which may be causing them not to latch correctly, as well as something like Raynaud's or vasospasms. So if you are treating your thrush and you don't feel like it's getting any better, I think meeting with an IBCLC is a good idea to help figure out if there's something else that's going on. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you learned everything you ever wanted to know about thrush. For more videos on other topics, please visit our YouTube channel, DIY Breastfeeding. You can also find more information on our websites, San Diego Breastfeeding Center and New Mommy Media, for other podcasts and articles about everything breastfeeding. Thank you.